Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Basilisk Reacts. For today, we are continuing our streak of checking out the BTS members as solo artists. And today, we've got Jungkook on the menu. 7, featuring Latto official music video. So, yeah, this is going to be the 6th member because, the 5th member. And after, we still are going to have to check out V and Jin. So this was a more recent one. I think it was uploaded 1 year ago. And there was another one also uploaded 1 year ago. But 7 is the more popular, 524 million views versus the 190 million views. So I think more people are waiting for this one, or maybe not even waiting, right? But maybe more people find it interesting if I cover this one, and that's what we're doing, guys. So yeah, let's see if my hunch is correct and if this is the right way of thinking which one to cover. But obviously, guys, just give me recommendations and I will go off of that. But in this case, I don't know. I haven't read anything yet. So Jungkook 7. Let's get into it.
Weight of the world on your shoulders. I guess you're wasting ease your mind. I must be favored to know, yeah. I take my hands and trace your lines. It's the way that we could ride. It's the way that we could ride. Think I'm meant to win another life, so break me up another time. You wrap around me and you give me life, and that's why night after night I'll be loving you right. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Every hour, every minute, every second. You know, night after night I'll be loving you right 7 days a week. You love when I jump right in. All of me, I'm a foreign. Show you what devotion is. Deeper than the ocean is. Wind it back, I'll take it slow. Leave you with that afterglow. Show you what devotion is. Deeper than the ocean is. It's the way that we could ride. It's the way that we could ride. Think I'm meant to win another life, so break me up another time. You wrap around me and you give me life, and that's why night after night I'll be loving you right. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Every hour, every minute, every second. You know, night after night I'll be loving you right 7 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Every hour, every minute, every second. You know, night after night I'll be loving you right 7 days a week.
Tight to take control, tight to take your soul. Take your phone and put it in the camera roll. Leave them clothes at the door. What you ain't for? Better come and hit your goal. He jumping in both feet. Going to the sun up, we ain't getting no sleep. 7 days a week, 7 different sheets, 7 different angles, that could be your fantasy. Open up, say come here, baby, let me swallow your pride. What you want, I can match your vibe. Hit me up and I'ma cha-cha slide. You make Mondays feel like weekends. I make him never think about cheating. Got you skipping work and me. Fuck it, let's sleep in. Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Every hour, every minute, every second. You know, night after night I'll be loving you right 7 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Every hour, every minute, every second. You know, night after night I'll be loving you right 7 days a week.
So first impressions, guys, I think that was very, very catchy. And normally when I say that something is very catchy, there is a specific part that I find especially catchy, and that is why I'm saying it. But this Jungkook, I don't know, all of the lyrics, everything that he's done, vocal wise, you know, the vocal performance, I thought was very catchy. It's almost to a point where I want to make a claim. Jungkook is actually very catchy. So yeah, I really liked it because there was a lot of repetition, right? And I think repetition is very a strong tool when it comes to something being catchy. But even when it was repetition, there were still a lot of variations in notes and in approaches. I thought I was hearing a lot of new input that keeps me engaged with all the same lyrics throughout the whole clip, throughout the whole music video. And the music video itself, it was very very funny to me. And just I want to give you my love 7 days a week, and she not really responding to that vibe. But in the end, of course, she succumbs to the attempts. And overall, just yeah, I can see why this is more popular. Maybe I'm making it up, guys, but it was looking like a very high production value that just fits right in the what is already known as mainstream. So yeah, very enjoyable clip, very enjoyable music video, and yeah, overall it was just catchy. Latto, I've never heard of Latto, but I am so deep into the BTS, right? And I'm just constantly checking out the BTS. I'm recording, right? I'm turning on the camera, and I get into somewhat of a BTS mind state. So seeing Leto was kind of, yeah, a bit of a shock to me. I thought, honestly, guys, I thought it was nice to have somewhat of a variation in the song. Um, but I guess I have to dive into the analysis to really give her an open mind, because yeah, I felt inside of me that it was a bit hard actually to make such a switch in my mind. So I will refrain from making comments about it now, and then I will do so in the analysis, which we are going to be doing right now.
Weight of the world on your shoulders. I guess you're wasting ease your mind. I must be favored to know, yeah. I take my hands and trace your lines. It's the way that we can ride. It's the way that we can ride. Think I'm meant to win another life, so break me up another time. You're up around me and you give me life, and that's why night after night I'll be loving you right. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So let's split this up in the days, right? So we've got Monday, looking like a first date maybe, and a bit overwhelming her with all of his intentions. And from Monday, right? From moment number one, he is just adamant on loving you. So I think that is a very, well, I don't want to say a very catchy theme, but it certainly is easy to digest, right? It's for the viewer, for me, it's easy to know now that this is what is to be expected, right? I know exactly what I'm getting into. And to keep that theme throughout the whole week, yeah, it's a very effective way to introducing a story like this. So we've got everything going on, but I just want to love you. I don't care what's going on. And what I want to say is that RM, of course, is known as the bilingual. He's the spokesperson, BTS spokesperson. But I think Jungkook is is really showing me very strong English pronunciation, right? It feels, because the whole song is in English, and it's almost as if English is his first language. Well, maybe not first, but of course it's very very strong.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Every hour, every minute, every second, you know, night after night, I'll be loving you by 7 days a week.
And what you can hear is that it's the same lyrics, right? So the same principle, right? You can see Monday, this is the theme that we're going for. Okay, all right, I don't have to think any more of it. I know exactly what to be, what is expected, what's going to happen throughout the whole week. And the lyrics also get introduced fairly early, and that is giving me the opportunity to really pay more attention, or maybe not pay more attention, but create an environment for myself so I can really pick up on the differences in how it is sang. So that's, to me, the reason why I think it's also very fresh, right? Same lyrics, but you can still hear a lot of variations.
You love when I jump right in. All of me, I'm a foreign. Show you what devotion is. Deeper than the ocean is. Wind it back, I'll take it slow. Leave you with that afterglow. Show you what devotion is. Deeper than the ocean is. It's the way that we could ride. It's the way that we could ride. Think I'm meant to win another life, so break me up another time. You wrap around me and you give me life, and that's why night after night I'll be loving you right.
So I thought Wednesday was a very dynamic one, right? A lot of new elements being added into the lyrics and the way it is sang. I thought it was very, very nice to have that much of a switch, dynamic switch.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Every hour, every minute, every second.
Whoa! Wait! Release me! No. Yeah, he's funny, man.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Every hour, every minute, every second, you know, night after night, I'll be loving you right. 7 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Yeah. So Thursday a bit small snippet.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Every hour, every minute, every second, you know, night after night.
Yeah, and this to me was especially funny because you were really getting to see. Okay, it almost seems like the cases, the scenarios are getting worse and worse, and this is no different, right? It's storming, and it's not looking like a nice place to be in, nice state to be in.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Every hour,
Everything is in ruins even.
every minute,
And then this part right here, holding on to the washing machine.
every second, you know.
And then he is just holding on to a lantern.
Night after night, I'll be loving you right.
Tight to take control. Tight.
Oh, so I want to say that there is a variation here where I thought that was very nice to hear, and that was, I don't know what that instrument is called. I think it is computer made, but there's some underlining low frequency.
7 days a week. Every hour,
And that sound was already given so much dimension to the song, to this segment, I thought. So this was, to me, okay, this is the variation that we've seen here, and I'm very content with it even. So I was actually very much digging it.
every minute, every second, you know, night after night, I'll be loving you right.
Tight to take control. Tight to take your soul.
And then for Saturday, you know, right after that change, what I thought was very substantial as itself, then we get Latto, I think her name is.
Take your phone and put it in the camera roll. Leave them clothes at the door. What you ain't for? Better come and hit your goal. He jumping in both feet. Going to the sun up, we ain't getting no sleep. 7 days a week.
Yeah, a bit of a beat switch for her.
7 different sheets, 7 different angles, like could be a fantasy. Open.
And a bit of an echo on that last part, which reminds me of Nicki actually. The echo parts, it's not echo on the existing vocal, but rather it's being backed up by another vocal which has echo effect. I think that's what I'm hearing. I'm not sure. But it does remind me of Nicki, and I don't know, the contrast to me is just a bit too much. The Jungkook part, right? I don't even want to call it Jungkook part because he's there the majority of the song, right? We're talking about the Latto part actually. But I don't know, she doesn't, in my experience, right guys? Maybe I'm still having difficulties really having an open mind here because she is so much of the opposite of what I've seen from the boys, that it really comes as a shocker. So yeah, that's what I have to say, right? It's just yeah, I was really on edge here. I was like, what what is happening? And right, to add on that confusion, Jungkook is dead, right?
Take your soul, take your phone and put it in the camera roll. Leave them clothes at the door. What you ain't for? Better come and hit your goal. He jumping in both feet. Going to the sun up, we ain't getting no sleep. 7 days a week, 7 different sheets, 7 different angles, like could be a fantasy.
But I don't know, Latto. Maybe it's because she has a feature in this song why it's so popular. I don't know. I don't know her, but I would assume Jungkook is the star here, right? And Latto is backing him up. So I don't know who's carrying who, but I don't know, guys. I'm starting to become part of ARMY, so I am inclined to think Jungkook is the star here.
Open up, say ah. Come here, baby, let me swallow your pride. What you want, I can match your vibe. Hit me up and I'ma cha-cha slide.
But I do think that she is really adding perspective to the overall theme of I just want to love you, right? It's all I want to do. And from a male perspective, it is kind of limited as to what kind of terms you can say and what kind of lines you can use to express that love that you really want for your partner, for yourself to inflict upon your partner. And, you know, adding a female artist to cover some lines on that same theme, I think is also very, it's a good move, right? Because I'm listening to the lyrics now and I think, yeah, these are all things Jungkook could never say in that position because he is a man. And I'm not saying that it is limited to men to make those statements, but I don't know. I hope you will agree that the things that Latto is saying is right, often accepted as female kind of things in love that you can do. Let's just see that one more time and then we can proceed.
Take your phone and put it in the camera roll. Leave them clothes at the door. What you ain't for? Better come and hit your goal. He jumping in both feet. Going to the sun up, we ain't getting no sleep. 7 days a week, 7 different sheets, 7 different angles, like could be a fantasy. Open up, say ah. Come here, baby, let me swallow your pride. What you want, I can match your vibe. Hit me up and I'ma cha-cha slide. You make Mondays feel like weekends. I make him never think about cheating. Got you skipping work and meeting. Fuck it, let's sleep in. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, looking at it again, it's not as strong, but it still stands to me. But Jungkook, oh, right? Thank the heavens. He is resurrected.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
And he's coming in with this vocal part really high, and I don't know, that it sounds really funny to me.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Every hour, every minute, every second, you know, night after night, I'll be loving you right 7 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
right? This I especially loved when he is backing himself up with Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That was very nice.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 7 days a week. Every hour, every minute, every second. Night after night, I'll be loving you for 7 days a week.
And then of course, right? 7 days of hard work. A week, not just 1 week. 7 days a week. Nice. So I have some closing words for you. Yeah, I think it was very interesting because I am checking the boys out as solo artists, right? So to see Jungkook perform this song, maybe I haven't actually paid attention to the feature because, of course, maybe it was a better move to check out the other one. But we can always, we can always still do that. But yeah, I thought this was a very catchy, mainstream kind of feeling. Everything was sang in English, so everyone is able to understand. The video clip I thought was actually very mainstream as well. So yeah, this is, I think, really designed to, reach the big stage, the main stage, right? Well, all the people should be hearing this. And we've been seeing that, right? 524 million views. So that's a lot for 1 year. So yeah, Jungkook, that's going to be it for today's episode. Guys, I have been reading. I have uploaded the guide, and I have been reading more and more comments saying, "Yeah, I ramble a lot, man," and I cannot say otherwise. I agree. So I think I am really trying to. Pay more attention to that and really see how I can incorporate it in my in my way of reacting as well, because I think I just need to be more efficient with my words, with my thoughts, and I think I can tailor it into a perfect production. But it does take some time. But I really appreciate all the input, of course. As I always say, guys, I embrace every input. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Fee still on the list, Jin still on the list. So please, guys, please, Fee, Jin. All right, see you in the next.